know why it's tilted. Day 3 ankle check. It doesn't hurt nearly as bad. So we're making improvements, and we love that. It rained pretty hard last night after I got home, but it looks like the sun's peeking through. So we might get a little sunshine, which means we might get a sunset later. For a brief period of time, we were going to do Q&A Thursdays to fill the gap for how slow and miserable Thursdays can be at work. I remembers. And as you can tell based on the question I'm asking you, today is slow and miserable. But it's okay. We made some, I didn't realize that we had to shuffle a bunch of things around in terms of who was going to be here today. So when I came in and they were talking about Ox is on his way in, I was like, well, that's weird because Ox doesn't work today. So that was kind of weird. But aside from that, I mean, it's a pretty standard Thursday, nothing too crazy going on. Everybody's slowly starting to leave because just on Thursdays, we typically are intentionally understaffed, if that's what you want to call it, because it's just how slow it is. So not a whole lot going on. I'm currently brainstorming and thought boarding, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know, getting a bunch of ideas on a thing to kind of get a visual idea of what's going on. The thumbnail for tonight's stream, because the Battlefield 6 beta is live. I got my code this morning. I installed it, and when I get home, I should be all good to go. But I'm trying to cook up a thumbnail because I want to have a fun thumbnail, and I want to have that going. I'm also brainstorming two things at once: 24-hour stream merch, because why not? You know, if we're not doing anything. Big shout out, Bill, because one of the most underrated snacks. Seaweed. If you've never had it before, I strongly recommend it. It's so good. It's weird because it tastes just like how seaweed smells, but it tastes good. It's hard to describe, but it's very, very tasty. I might be late to the party, but I just opened Instagram and was prompted to, obviously I'm not going to show you because I'm not going to dox myself, but was prompted to check out where my friends are and everything. And that's low-key horrifying. That I know it's by default, apparently by default it's off. And it did prompt me to whether or not I wanted to share it. But that's crazy. Imagine you don't know that, or you pick the wrong thing and all of a sudden you're broadcast, and it's specific, it's on Snap Maps, or if you're sharing a location on your phone, like Apple Maps, you can zoom in and I can see exactly what building you're in. That's kind of spooky. Why? I wonder if they put out a press release talking about, or some sort of something around why that's a new feature. Because that just seems sketchy. Again, maybe I'm late to the party and this has been a thing for a week and everybody's like, hey, what the fuck are you talking about? This is not news. This is so old, but that's crazy. I'm done with my phone, because what do you mean there's a new virus outbreak? What are you talking about? Not again. No. Victory for the OGs. Taken down. The workday. Talk about a day full of anticipation and finding out terrible things on the internet. But at least it's over with. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a bit of a sunset. I'm just so excited. The entire day, I've just been sitting there like, oh man, I can't wait to get home and play the Battlefield beta. And if it's terrible, which I don't think it will be, I think it's gonna be a good time. I really enjoyed Battlefield, like growing up. Battlefield 3, I remember that I played a lot more Battlefield 3 than I did any of the Call of Duties of that time, because around that age, I was really into Rocket Jump's VGHS. But it's a great YouTube series. If you've never watched it, I strongly recommend it. It's absolutely fantastic. But VGHS, the closest game to the game that they played was Battlefield. And in particular, Battlefield 3, because that was the newest release at the time. But big maps, vehicles, G36C, Battlefield. So I was really, really, really big into Battlefield. And I'm very excited for 6. I've been following it pretty closely in terms of like all the reveals and the gameplay. I feel like a lot of people that maybe haven't been as on the pulse of Battlefield, I don't know what are potential red flags or what are things that I shouldn't be excited about, but everything I've seen, I've been just super pumped to play it. So the fact that I was able to get my code this morning, get everything installed, get it all ready to go, and when I got home, it's gonna be ready to play. I'm very, very excited for that. Almost as excited as I am that there's the goddamn sunset.